Cavani hints at retirement, AC Milan line up a Higuain replacement, Man City cut the gap at the top of the Premier League, and there's transfer news from all over the world. That and more coming up in the next few minutes as I am your host Matt Froelich, you are the One Footballers, and this is the Daily News. First up, and Paris Saint-Germain striker Edinson Cavani has hinted that he could be retiring once his contract expires in the summer of 2020. Now, the Uruguayan forward joined PSG in 2013 and has gone on to be their highest goal scorer ever. However, despite being just 33 next summer, he's already said that he could be tempted to call time on his career should another option not really suit him. At the moment, he said that he's willing to see out his contract at PSG and then we'll think about it come the end. For me, I think it's quite disappointing that he won't eventually end up playing in the Premier League. It doesn't really matter who for, but I'd love to see such a fantastic striker take to the shores of Great Britain and try and strut his stuff. Whether it be for Spurs or any other team, I'm not really that fussed. But what do you guys think? Would you have Edinson Cavani at your club? Do you think he'd do a good job in the Premier League? And where does he rank in today's list of top strikers? Is he up there with the likes of Luis Suarez and Sergio Aguero, or is he somewhere a bit below? It's hard to disagree with someone who's become the top goal scorer of their club within the space of 6 years. And talking of South American strikers, and the transfer merry-go-round seems to be revolving at the moment around Gonzalo Higuain and his proposed move to Chelsea. Should this deal go through? Well, AC Milan have apparently lined up a replacement in Genoa's Krzysztof Piątek, the Polish striker who they bought for 4 million and now apparently could sell for 40 million. That's pretty good business for them, but from AC Milan's point of view, I'm not quite sure he'll be the answer to all of their problems. Now, they're looking for someone who's going to lead the line and take them back into the Champions League spots. Gonzalo Higuain hasn't been able to do that, but apart from a few good months in Serie A, I'm not quite sure Piątek could do it either. Don't get me wrong, he's had a flying start to the season since his move from the Polish First Division. He scored 13 goals already this season, and that puts him one behind Cristiano Ronaldo. Some fine company indeed. However, if he was that good and at around only 40 million, then why don't Chelsea just skip the whole AC Milan bit and go in for him anyway? Reportedly, they're going to pay around 32 million just to get Higuain on loan for the rest of the season. So surely it makes sense to pay that 8 extra million and go in for someone a hell of a lot younger and potentially a hell of a lot better. Again, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments, especially Chelsea fans. Should you go for the Higuain deal or just sack that off altogether and go straight to Piątek? But moving on to last night's football, where Manchester City reduced the gap at the top of the Premier League to 4 points yet again by beating Wolves 3-0. However, even when they weren't playing last night, Liverpool fans had a lot to say about the game, and more specifically about Willy Bolly's red card challenge in the 19th minute. Now, after he got the ball, he absolutely flew through Bernardo Silva's ankle and deservedly got a red card. But Liverpool fans have been asking, why didn't Kompany get the same treatment against Mo Salah a few weeks ago? Now, I'm not going to lie, I do agree. I think Kompany should have been a red card. They both were red cards, but really, Liverpool fans, it's been 2 weeks since that happened. You've won both games since then, and you've still got a healthy lead at the top of the Premier League, so why are you still going on about it? Don't get me wrong, I would love to see refereeing consistency across all games, across all football, but you know things are always different when it varies from referee to referee. When it comes to a split-second decision like that, obviously the referee only gets one look. He can't look at the replays that all of you and I can a million times over to our heart's content. So unfortunately, the call is what it is. And lastly, we come on to today's transfer news, where there are transfers confirmed, transfers about to be confirmed, and rumours. Rumours means that it's not necessarily going to happen. So if I mention your favourite player leaving his team, don't get super annoyed. And if you do get super annoyed, feel free to leave your abuse in the comment section below. But starting off, and we're looking at Moussa Dembele, who is close to completing his £11 million move to China. I say to China because the team that he was originally going to go to, which was Beijing Guan, apparently that deal has fallen through and he's now going to sign for Guangzhou R&F in any case. Now, this isn't actually the Guangzhou that I thought it was in the first place. Apparently there's two in the area. There's Evergrande and R&F. R&F being the worst of the two, finishing in 10th last season. Either way, Moussa Dembele leaves the Spurs squad, which is massively injury hit, and they could probably do with him staying. Elsewhere, Unai Emery has said that he's happy for Mesut Özil to leave so he can free up some money to spend on wages, with the German currently on 350k. And Chelsea have agreed a deal with Zenit's midfielder Paredes, who apparently could be moving to West London for around 27 million, should Zenit accept their final offer. And finally, we come to the best bit of transfer news I've heard today, and it could be the fantastic return of the dynamic duo, the brothers that are Kolo and Yaya Toure. Apparently, since leaving Olympiacos on a free, Yaya Toure's had a few offers, but none of it interested him more than the prospect of joining Brendan Rodgers and brother Kolo at Celtic. Now, I don't quite know what Kolo Touré does at Celtic at the moment. His official title is technical assistant. Now, don't get me wrong, he was a great defender in his day, but there is no way that Kolo Touré is technically assisting anybody with any sort of footwork. Unless the title means that he is technically an assistant, in which case it completely makes sense. As for Yaya Touré joining, well, as I mentioned, he's left Olympiacos, is currently on a free transfer, and even though he is 35, going on 36, he'd still do a fantastic job in the Scottish Premier League, and we could see a return of that fantastic Yaya Kolo song that everyone absolutely loved. But that's all from me for today. Make sure you smash the like button down below, subscribe if you're new around here, and of course, let me know everything you thought on today's daily news in the comments section. Would you love to see the old Yaya and Kolo Touré team back together again? Could we see Cavani retiring next summer, and should Chelsea go straight in for Chichov Piontek? Let me know all that and more. Whilst you're at it, you can also click here to check out all of the other videos that we've got going on OneFootball. But until next time, I will see you guys later.